Are you putting the brakes on your own success, momentum, and achievements? In other words, are you sabotaging your own efforts? Or more precisely, is your current subconscious programming sabotaging the results that you want to achieve? It's something that I have conversations with my clients all the time, and I often hear people say, who on paper are already very accomplished and successful, they'll say things to me like, I know what to do, but I'm not doing it. Or I've got the plan. I just I'm not taking consistent action towards making it happen. And it can be so frustrating. I mean, it's hard enough when you don't know what to do, when you haven't got a strategy, but when you do have the strategy and you're not doing it, it can be really frustrating. And people then get either accused of being unmotivated or lazy or not wanting it enough, or they can give themselves a hard time by thinking the same things of themselves. But the truth is, we can often experience times when we know what we should and shouldn't be doing, but we're not doing it. And it isn't because of lack of knowledge, intellect, wisdom, or understanding, or a plan of action to make it happen. It's because of what's going on up here. It's because of our current mindset, our current way of thinking, feeling, acting, and behaving. Our mindset, our subconscious programming, more specifically, is the programming, is the operating system to which we are running to. So when consciously we make this decision that we want to achieve something, to grow in this direction, to up level our success, to grow our business, to um, you know go to the next level in whatever field or profession that you're in, consciously, intellectually, we want it, we have the desire for it, we're motivated for it, but we often find ourselves almost hitting like this invisible kind of brick wall in front of us, and it's not quite happening for us. And it's because our mind is programmed for something else. So it's not that it's right or wrong, it's just sometimes our mindset becomes out of date for where we are, for the things that we want to achieve, for where we are in our life, for the chapter that we're in. And sometimes it's like we run into out of date programming. And I've said this time and time again in other episodes, but if you think of your mindset like that of any technology, whatever device you're listening or watching this on, phone, computer, tablet, 5, 10, 15 years ago, it didn't even exist, or the software on it would be completely out of date to where you are in your life now. So, if you were using a computer that was that old, you wouldn't be surprised that it couldn't run the apps and the software that it can today. So it isn't that it's right or wrong, it's just out of date for what you want it to be able to function, to achieve, and the outcome and the result that you want now. So if you think your mind as being like the same, 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, or even a year ago, less time, that you were in a different place, you're at a different level of growth and starting out, or whatever it might be, your way of thinking, your belief system was probably required to be very different to what you want it and need it to be now. So when you have that knowledge, when you have that understanding, just know that the best thing you can do is invest some time, energy to update your mindset, to scale and build your belief system for where you are. Get your beliefs and your internal programming updated and upgraded to help you to accomplish whatever it is that you set out to achieve in the next phase, in the next chapter, in the next level of your life, your business, your career, whatever it might be. So if you find yourself feeling like you're getting in your own way, you're coming up against blocks that feel invisible, and there just seems that internal resistance that's holding you back in some way. I often say to clients, it's like being in a hot air balloon or any other kind of vehicle, a yacht, for example, and you've still got the anchor down, you've still got the sandbags hanging over the side, slowing you down and preventing you from fully kind of soaring and cruising into the direction that you want. So if that resonates for you, if you feel sometimes that you've got these grand ideas, you even have the plan to make it happen, but you're not doing it consistently, then take personal responsibility for your mindset, not for not to blame yourself for where you are now. Just acknowledge that it's the way the mind works. And again, I've said this time and time again, your mind's objective, its primary objective, is to keep you safe, is to keep you where you are now. It doesn't have the ability to decide and choose between what's right, wrong, good, or bad, But if the subconscious is keeping you safe, it thinks that that's doing a good job for you. So sometimes it's keeping the wrong thing safe, and we just need to update the programming, and it will look after that in the same way as it would the out of date stuff. So remember, it's not right or wrong. It's not you that's broken. You don't need fixing. You just need to update your mind in the same way as you probably update the software on your phone. It's time to update the software of your mind and get your mind working for you for where you are in your life now, to help you to get the two parts of the mind aligned, working together, to give you a much better chance of going and achieving the next level in your life, your business, your career, your relationships, or whatever the area of your life is that you want to improve. Know that it's possible, and often it's the mind that is putting the brakes on things. It's the anchor that's slowing you down. So maybe it's time to make that change. And I've left some ideas in the notes section to help you to get started with that. But if you need any further assistance, or if you're feeling ready to make a change, then get in touch. Let me know. I may be able to help you one-on-one, or I may have some resources that I can point you towards that can help you for where you are in your life right now. So if I can be of any help, drop me a message, drop me a line. And if you've got any questions, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer those in future episodes. But for today, remember, what your mind believes, you will achieve. So maybe it's time to update your belief system to help you to take the action aligned with where you want to be, and then you can make it happen. So take the first step and keep going. And until next time, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you very soon. All the best.